Well, it certainly has been a busy few months for the San Diego Police Department.
Joining us now to break it all down with the latest updates is San Diego Police Chief Scott Wall. Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Happy Monday. I know we have so much to talk about. I do want to get into, there was an investigation that happened. This was it just last week, right? The vandalism of the park that was dedicated to fallen officer Austin Machetar.
Yeah.
And so when we see images like that rolling into the newsroom, you just think, why would somebody do something like that?
Yeah, I tell you, it was very disheartening. Just a few days before that, we were honoring his family, with the memorial for Austin. And it was a very proud moment. I grew up in Claremont, so it was especially proud for me. I used to play soccer on that field. But then a few days later to find out that somebody has really vandalized the entire park. The buildings there, the sidewalks, trees, signs. The entire park was hit, and it was just uncharacteristic of that neighborhood. We are asking for people to come forward. We don't have any leads right now. We need somebody to come forward. You can do it anonymously through Crime Stoppers. There's a $1,500 reward. What we really want is to make sure it doesn't happen again.
Yeah.
Are they able to fix it up? What's been happening so far?
No, so they either took a hammer or a chisel, but they basically destroyed the sign. We were able to get the paint off for the most part, but it does need to be replaced.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. But it's good that you pointed out that there's reward money out there for someone to step up. They can be anonymous, and at least at this point, to encourage this type of behavior to stop.
Exactly.
Yeah. Chief, I wanted to ask you about this program. It's the ALPR. What is that exactly?
The Automated License Plate Reader System. I'll tell you, this is a game-changing tool for fighting crime, and it's a tool that we can't afford to lose. Next month, Council is going to be voting on whether we're going to keep this technology. I want to start by saying we're 1,000 police officers short of what we need to meet community policing standards. 1,000. We're not going to hire our way out of that shortfall. We need to leverage technology to be more efficient with the limited resources we have. We've seen crime drop. We're on our 4th year in a row of seeing reductions in crime. We've seen in our 1st year of having this technology a 20% drop in auto theft. This year, the 2nd year, another 22% in just auto theft alone. It's a very effective crime-fighting tool.
I guess the concern comes when, what happens to the data, and the concern that whether or not that data is shared, and with whom is it shared?
Absolutely. We've listened, and we hear and we understand where people are coming from when it comes to those concerns. And so we've worked very closely with our Privacy Advisory Board to make sure that we've strengthened oversight. We've expanded our auditing. We've improved our public disclosure for transparency. And we've shored up the data sharing rules with our use policy. We are more restrictive than even state law with our use policy here in San Diego. We don't share the data with anybody. We own the data per contract, not the vendor. And so in order for that data to be released, it would take a California court to rule on its own law, ordering us to release it. Good luck in a California court to do that. I was going to
say, there's likely more that this is listening to and knowing right now than what one of those cameras is going to do. And
yeah, probably.
And with the shortage of 1,000 that we need, these cameras can be highly effective to be able to lighten the load for what you guys are trying to do to just keep us safe here in San Diego. And I do think that when you talk about 1,000, that scared me, to be completely honest. I said, whoa, really? What does that mean for our city in the coming future when you start to do planning for 2026? How do you even hire 10, 20 people? What kind of job fairs are we looking at here?
Well, so understand this. The police department budget is the largest one in the entire city. It's expensive to run this organization. So I'm not necessarily advocating for 1,000 more police officers. I'd love to have it. But the plan that I'm bringing forward is a smart use of technology to be as efficient and as precise with what we have. It's far cheaper to do it this way than it is to try to hire another 1,000 police officers. So if we can maximize our efficiency, use technology in a smart and responsible way, while also bringing down crime, that is a win-win across the board.
How many good officers are you looking for if it's not 1,000?
We're probably close to 300 or 400 to get to that optimal point. Our budget is about another 200. We're 200 short of that number right now. So we have about a 10% vacancy.
The question that continues to come up through our reporting too is the pay for police officers? How do you retain officers in America's finest city as opposed to having them go, you know, north or having to go to another municipality? Right now, can you give us an idea? What does an officer make, and what are some of the, you know, benefits in joining San Diego?
Oh, and I should know the exact answer to that, but you're looking somewhere around about $100,000 a year, maybe just a little bit lower than that to start. You know, it's really tough. We're looking for cops, for people that have it here in their heart, a place in their heart to work for the 8th largest city in the country, to make a difference in somebody's life every single day. It's got to be in your heart. You've got to be wired a certain way to want to be a part of this team. Certainly, we're looking for civilian staff as well. Just about every single position in the department, whether it's a dispatcher or in our crime lab, or in our finance department, our HR, we're hiring across the board. We'd love to have you. We hope people consider us when they're looking for a future job.
We need some good people for sure, and it's not an easy job. So hopefully we can do some good work getting the word out there and keep America's finest city holding that namesake.
Just fine, yeah. Let's keep America's finest city just fine.
Chief Wall, thank you so much for always visiting us and going over these really important topics, and hopefully you guys will be able to find the guy who vandalized that park or person of interest there. So thank you so much for having us, and have a good Monday.
Great check-in. Great check-in.
We'll be right back.